Hello, guys. Really good to see you. Wow. Good to meet you. All right. Good to see you. Thank you. Nice to meet you. Thank you. Glad you're here. Boy, you guys start early, huh? Baseball time. Good weather today. Yeah. I'm going to go to the Sox game. Paul Canerco is playing. Yeah. Going tonight? Yeah. Good to meet you.
On your way, Norman?
You guys, how are you? Good to see you. Good to meet you all. Thank you. Yeah, Paulie's going to be retiring, and we're declaring today Paul Canerco Day. Yeah, what a great guy, and he would be so proud of you guys playing the game of baseball. Yeah, playing it the right way. And a great field. Twice, 3 times for good luck. Okay, did we get you? All right. I like that ball, huh? Yeah, that's really good. All right. We covered everybody. Yeah, you're a catcher, huh? That is? I was a catcher. Okay, Ed, come on over. Yeah. Hello, everybody. What a great weather day we have today, and we have Alderman Ed Burke, a great friend of mine and my family for many, many years, a great supporter of everybody in the 14th Ward, and definitely helping our young kids coming up to make sure that they get a good start in life. It's so important that we invest in education and in our parks. So I'll say a few words, but Ed, why don't you come over and kick us off here, the Alderman of the 14th Ward, the longest serving alderman in the history of Chicago. He started with Noah when Noah was building a boat some years ago, and he's still with us today. How about it? Take it from there, Ed. Okay.
Thank you, Governor. I only look like Noah. I'm not really the head of Noah's Ark. Well, good afternoon, folks, and welcome to Archer Park on an important day for all the people that live and work in this community. It was following World War II that this parcel of land was set aside to serve as green space for social and recreational purposes for the children and families who lived in the area during a time when Chicago's manufacturing districts were rapidly expanding. They were designed here to meet the growing needs of the post-war industrial world. Archer Park opened for the benefit and enjoyment of the neighborhood in the 1940s, but without a field house that could accommodate basketball games or gymnastics or physical fitness or other indoor activities. It took a number of years, but through the efforts of local leaders, members of the Archer Heights Civic Association, 2 of whom are here today, Stan and Tom, and Governor Sam Shapiro and the General Assembly of Illinois, an appropriation was approved, and this field house opened in 1970. Over time, the field house became an integral part of the community, serving children from 3 neighborhood schools. And as a matter of fact, in the year 2013, over 3,000 residents were enrolled in Archer Park programs.
Wow.
That's quite an accomplishment.
Indeed. Yes.
But like all buildings that are in continuous use over the decades, structural improvements to the facility became necessary. And we're pleased today to mark the fact that Governor Pat Quinn, working on behalf of the people of Illinois, has taken time out of his hectic campaign schedule to join us. The governor is going to tell you more about this special grant program that's been set aside to make necessary improvements to Archer Park.
I said to some of our players here today, I'm going to be at the Sox game later tonight. Paul Canerco, he's retiring. He had a great career. Hit that grand slam in the 2005 World Series. We won the World Series, and we got to do it again, hopefully next year. Okay. I'm a White Sox fan, and I want these boys and girls to really have a chance to learn the game of baseball. I played Little League myself. I was a catcher. I caught for really 7 years after Little League, 3 more years. And it's a great way to make friendships that last a long, long time. I met one of our best pitchers. I hadn't seen him in 50 years, and then 50 years later, you meet him, it was like yesterday. And so it's so important that these young kids get a good start. And I want to thank all the parents, all the volunteers who make this possible. It's so important that we, who are a little bit older, give some of our time and effort to help our kids' future. And that's why we're making an investment today in a very important park. Ed gave the history. It's really special that this came about. But this was almost 45 years ago or so, 43 years ago. We got to invest. And so our state is investing $375,000 in working with our park district. You're going to hear from Pat LeVar in a moment. We want to invest $500,000 altogether with the park district to make sure that we keep it up to date, especially the field house. We want that to be available. Not every day in Illinois is exactly like this one. We have a few cold days that require us to be inside. And we want that field house to be 21st century ready for gymnastics, for fitness, for opportunities that you can do inside. And it's so important to have a great park, which helps after school programs, weekend programs, programs in the summertime with day camp. You learn a lot. All our kids need a good start. And that's why I want to make sure our state is always there investing in our students, in our kids, in our parents, in our parks, in our schools. And that's what a decent society is all about. We passed a law a few years ago. I want to thank Ed for helping get it passed. It gives us the resources to invest in parks here in Chicago and in the suburbs and downstate. We're all in this together. And before I bring Pat LeVar on, I do want to salute a few of our very good friends who are with us here today. Tom Baliga, I've known Tom for a long time. He's president of the Archer Heights Civic Association. Thank you, Tom. And his running mate there, Stan Lahosik. Thank you, Stan, the executive director. Good man indeed. And we're going to hear from our president of the Archer Manor Little League, but I do want to salute all the folks who help make it possible. It is a great endeavor where people work together for helping our kids. And Tammy Pike, vice president of the Little League, thank you. And Manny Jimenez, board member, thank you. Johnny Biondo, thank you. All of you guys, thank you. Mela Villa Pondo, board member, thank you. Monica Zuninga, sorry about that, board member of Archer Manor Little League. And I do want to say one more thing about someone, boys and girls, who played here just like you are right now. I went to his funeral a few years ago. He was a great man. He didn't have a long life from God. God didn't give him a long chronological life, but he definitely had a special life. And his name was Omar Torres. He played Little League here. He went to De La Salle High School. Then he went to Ohio State for a while, but he volunteered for the United States Army, and he lost his life in Iraq. And I know his mom and dad, Oscar and Doris. Oscar was a retired firefighter, and Doris is very, very involved in helping kids all across our area of Chicago. And so their son, Omar, lost his life defending our democracy, our opportunity to play baseball. He's always in our heart. We should never forget that. There are special people who played on this field, just like you, and you're going to make a difference in life too. And I really hope everybody who is involved in this great Little League, we thank you for your time. Very important sacrifice of time and effort, money. It's really inspiring, and that's what parks do. They bring everybody together, bring the community together,